Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. So today I will do a small recap on the last week and I will see what will happen. I will be anticipating for the next week uh, the trades that I will be taking. Now, going into the previous week, we formed here a fair value gap. We traded into the fair value gap, plus I was anticipating price to have a retracement, a 50% level of retracement. Okay, now going into the daily, this is the weekly fair value gap, this is the 50% retracement level. Okay, so my Monday bias was bearish, but I was not uh, I was not in front of the chart. That's why I did not take a trade on Monday. But let's backtest and see what could have been Monday trade. Now, going into Monday, we know that we are bearish. You can see that we have this high right here, but since I couldn't take this trade because it dropped on 1 hour, I will be trying to take a trade going into the NY session, okay, which is from 7 till 12 p.m. from 7 a.m. till 12 p.m. We see this move and we anticipate price to go bearish. I will be waiting for an hourly retracement into this fair value gap and into a 50% level. Okay, so this is the 50% level in the fair value gap, hourly fair value gap. Going into the 3 minutes charts, going into Monday, you can clearly see that this is the London push to the downside. This is the retracement right here. We have shift to the downside right here. Okay, so shift to the downside, but actually I would have entered right here. Okay, since we had a swing formation plus we have this swing formation and push to the downside at the 8 to 9 a.m. I would have entered right here because I would have seen a retracement from the resistance from the 50% level of the fair value gap. So my entry would have been after the close of this candle right here. I would have gotten in right here. My swing high is my stop loss, and my first target is this hour hourly low. Okay, so it's this swing point right here, and my second target would have been this low right here, but we did not hit this low, and I would have been closed. I would have closed my position at 4 p.m. Okay, because this is where my session closes. Okay, so it would have been a decent trade. I would have taken 70% on this area and left the 30% towards this area and stopped all my position. Since we did not hit the 50% retracement level yet, I was anticipating Tuesday to be bearish, and since we had retracement, as you can see, we had retracement before we hit this area, I could have entered a trade into the London session. As you can see, we take fibs, there is 50% retracement, okay, 50% retracement, I wait for shift in market structure on the 3 minutes, and my target would be this swing point and the 50% retracement level. Okay, so going into this area right here at 2 a.m. London session, we had pushed to the upside into the 50% retracement level of this hourly move. Okay, on the hourly chart, 50% retracement level. Plus, as you can see, we have liquidity sweep, but I just wait for 50% retracement. We had here shift in market structure. I could have entered on the fair value gap or on the shift in market structure. So I would have been filled right here. My stop loss above the swing point. My first target would have been this swing point right here. Okay, and my second target right around here at the 50%, 10550, 10550 right here. So I would have taken 70% right here and kept the 30% into this area right here. Also, it would have been a win. Okay, so going back into the daily chart, we hit the 50% right here. Wednesday, I don't have a bias, so I don't take a trade on Wednesday. Then, going into Thursday, I was anticipating price to get back into this fair value gap and take this high, and this is that movement that I traded. If you can see on my execution here, going into the hourly chart, so this is the movement that I was anticipating. I was waiting price to go into the fair value gap and into the 50% retracement level. Okay, so we have this swing right here. So this is the 50% retracement level into the fair value gap, and we had this order block right here. Okay, so this is my order block. We had a lot of confluence, and my first target would be this swing point, and my second target would have been this high. And this is the trade that I took. I waited for a swing formation. So we have this low, we have this intermediate term low, we have this short term low, and we have this short term low higher than this low. That's why I entered right here. Okay, I got filled up here. I got filled up here. My stop loss was here, and this is my first target, and this high was my second target. So as you can clearly see, I got out right here, limits, and up here. So it was a decent trade, and if you can see my account history, I made 3% on this trade. Now, going into Wednesday, usually I made a decision not to trade going into Friday, I made a decision not to trade Fridays, but I didn't have the discipline, and I lost, as you can see the trade right here, I lost the 1% that I was risking. So what I have anticipated is I like to see a retracement into this 50% level right here, and when I have a retracement into the 50%, I would like to see a push to the downside. What happened is we had this 50% retracement level, shift in market structure to the downside. I entered into this fair value gap, and I got stopped out immediately, and I lost the 1% that I was risking. So going into the last week, I could have taken 3 trades, and if I get into 6 to 9% win on my week, I will stop trading. So I uh, wasn't going to take this trade, but because I was not in front of my charts at these 2 days, at Monday and Tuesday, I just took the trade on uh, Thursday, and I tried to take a trade on Friday, and I lost. So uh, I closed my week winning 2%, 3% right here, and losing 1%. Going, guys, into next week. So we went up this week, took liquidity, went down, and closed right here. Okay, so now we are in a weekly fair value gap. I will be waiting for Monday. If Monday we create a swing point, I will be anticipating these equal highs to be taken. Okay, and keep pushing higher into this area right here. But if we push lower, okay, if we push lower, I will be anticipating for a change and shift in market structure, and these laws to be taken. So now this week we formed a swing high. Okay, so there is a swing high formation, took low to the high, we went into the 50%. I will be waiting to see if we will keep pushing into the optimal trade entry, then pushing higher, or if we have a shift in market structure to the downside and start taking the weekly lows. So now we are going into a next month. Okay, so there is seasonal tendency that will keep into consideration. Okay, so if you go seasonal tendency for USD, so this is the seasonal tendency. As you can see, in July we pushed higher. Okay, so this is July, we pushed higher. Then you can see that August, as you can see, pushed higher, then small retracement, then uh, we may take the highs one more time, then push lower. Okay, so I will keep in my mind the seasonal tendency. So we have here 1 2, I'm expecting I'm expecting one more push to the upside, okay, on the next month, then shift in market structure to the downside on August, okay, mid-August, you can see there is shift, then we wait for September, October to keep pushing higher, okay, so this is the seasonal tendency. It gives you a vision of what the yearly movement of a index or forex pair. For example, this is the seasonal average for the last 30 years. Okay, as you can see, the last 30 years, uh, July we have pushed to the upside, August small retracement, then we have the September, October also push, then consolidation on November, then push in December. Okay, so now I will be waiting. So we have one, two, three. Okay, so we may take liquidity one more time before we start pushing lower, or because we had some type of resistance right here, we may start pushing lower, but I will be waiting for the daily chart to give me some insight on how we will be uh, forming the Monday. Okay, so if Monday takes this low, I will be anticipating Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday to be bearish into these equal lows right here. Okay, and also uh, I I will try just to take trades on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Okay, if I don't have a daily bias on Monday, I will not take Monday trade. Plus, if we did not move on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I will be expecting Friday to push into the area that I'd like to see the price push into, and if it had a lot of movement during the week, I will anticipate Friday to be a retracement, and if I have a good equity win rate during the week, I will not tend to take a trade on Friday. So this is my recap for the last week. As you can see, this is my recap. I had a winning trade right here, 3% right here, and 1% loss on Friday. And I didn't take these two trades because I wasn't in front of the charts, and psychologically I wasn't prepared. I had a lot of other work that I need to do. So I closed the week on 2% win. I'm up 6% on my account balance. Okay, and I will see for next week if I reach my 8% equity uh, movement to the upside. Okay, so if I reach my $400 win, I will be entering a proper challenge. If you see this video and it's beneficial for you, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you in the next one.